Yeah, 1 year anniversary. Yeah, 1 year anniversary of my channel on YouTube. It's been an awesome journey, and I'm gonna take you back to years. As you see, my channel, Random Stuff with Alex Hughes. I remember the first couple weeks I started the channel, I had no idea what I was doing, so I was just kind of exploring around. But man, I'm glad I came up with that name. I think in my head I just was imagining like some late night talk show, like Random Stuff with Alex Hughes, or something like that. And of course, you know, I just discovered everything throughout this whole year. So let's take a look at some of the videos I've been doing. Throughout this remember the first day I uploaded a video, it was birds in aviary. So I started this channel on July 4th, which is really cool, you know, Independence Day, and it was awesome, you know. It was mind-blowing. It gave me something to do over the summer, too. You know, a lot of these first couple of videos, particularly videos that I had on my camera, that I was like, you know, why not upload something? Because I had really no idea what to do. So I just remember the first, basically, month of my channel was just, like, nature stuff. And it was a little bit different than what I wanted to put on here. But then I got weather videos, a cat video I put on there. A whole bunch of, like, you know, it was actually really rainy last summer, so I was doing a whole bunch of, like, stuff with weather, because that's all I had ideas for, basically. And then this audio was basically, this song was something that I've had on my camera for years also. This was when I just went outside. I remember just taking my camera with me and like, hey, there's some cool looking koi, so I'm gonna just put it on a video clip, and I discovered like music files that I could, you know, add along with it. This was for like my school. And then this one was just something I did creatively. I'm like, hey, I have these like toys I haven't played with for years, so let's do something with that. This one I created on the whim, and of course my introduction video was extremely awkward.
Hey, I'd like to welcome to my channel. It's the Alex Hughes channel.
I didn't even know the name of my channel back then. It was I called it the Alex Hughes channel, which is not even what it's not even called, you know.
And just like my hat, it's just gonna be totally random, just crazy, you know.
I described it pretty well though, so. You know, that's basically my channel. First time I had my face on video live like that, you know. And then, you know, this was like community service stuff that I thought I was going to need for school, but it turns out I didn't. You know, when you first start YouTube, you really want all those views. And so, for a while, I was getting kind of like a little disappointed because I was like, man, when are people going to watch this, you know? So I kind of learned ways to show my videos on different, like, different sites, so I could have people watch it and you know, enjoy it. Of course, you know, this has been around for a long time. This was, yeah, when I was in Carlsbad, I just took a video of it. I was at a park, you know, just take a picture. This one was my first, like, creative video that I, you know, put, like, some, just, you know, first video where I was just kind of messing around. I don't really know what I was thinking with that, you know, just random, you know. And then, of course, school came around, and I thought I couldn't film any more videos, but then I think when I reached the point where school came back in, that was when I decided I'm going to go creative rather than just capture stuff. So I went, you know, I did the sandwich video that I just came up with, you know, it was supposed to be like comedy and whatnot. And then at the time I was starting to get into like military meals. And so I was like, you know, I was inspired by this other YouTuber and like, hey, I think I can do videos because I have the same thing. And so I was also doing, I came up with the idea with computers because I'm really interested in it. So I basically kind of followed what my interest level was in. So I like computers, I like the military meals. And then Halloween came around and I was inspired to, you know, go in the season. Of course, you know, with my anxiety and whatnot about, like, you know, scary stuff, you know, I don't know, it's just, at that point I'm like, you know, I'm going to make a video, you know, no matter what, you know, my mind tells me, basically. And so, yeah, I created these funny, just little trailer videos for, like, a horror movie. It was really fun to film that, though. And then, of course, you know, for Halloween, I began doing these, like, sets of videos that were, like, of the holidays. So I did Halloween, I did Christmas, New Year's, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, you know, all those big holidays. Of course, I was continuing video series, and then this is where I got even more creative with the content, and I was just, you know, putting on personas, and I don't know, it seemed like a lot of these videos people liked, you know, because maybe I was expressing myself more. And this channel introduction video was just me experimenting with slow motion. Time fall came around, I was really doing a whole bunch of different videos, and I would spend like, for the couple days I was thinking about the video, and I'm like, how can I make this video more creative? How can I plan it out? None of my videos are ever scripted or anything like that. It's almost like I just go with whatever pops up in my head, and then whatever pops up in my head goes into the video, and I'm just, you know, I'm just going as like in the present. I realize that, like, I'm just doing it in the present. I'm just like, what am I thinking right now, you know, and then that goes into the video, and it's just totally random, you know. It could also be really, like, I don't know, this kind of anxious to, you know, finish the videos, but, you know, yeah, Christmas came around, and I was doing that, and then I came up with, like, you know, I kind of want to, like, incorporate my toys into videos. That would be really fun, so I did that. As New Year's came around, though, this was when I was like, you know, I kind of want to do some more, you know, I want to do something like random rather than like this set list, because I felt like I was pigeonholing myself into like, I kind of want to do a little flashback to like the first couple months ago, you know. But this was a time when my anxiety really hit me hard, so it was really hard to make really creative videos because, I mean, I was just so preoccupied with my anxiety that it was hard to make videos, you know, especially at this time. So I was just, you know, going back, and I was making really simple videos because it was just hard for me to make any sort of like really creative videos because it was hitting me hard, you know. But then, you know, there was times where I was actually able to create more videos creatively. I said that kind of weird, but I was able to put my anxiety aside for a second and finally, you know, make some more creative videos. And so, I mean, some of these videos, like this video, the coin video, I went through like a panic attack, you know. I was trying to film this video, but I had just gone through this really bad wave of anxiety right there. And yeah, Boss of the Channel, the funny thing about that is that came out months after I'd filmed that. I filmed that during winter break, and it came out like in February, you know. And so I was going more places, so I was spending less time on my channel, you know. And then yeah, and then this is where I finally decided I want to use my channel to spread the word about my anxiety. Because, you know, it's a good way to journal, too, and get the message out there. And I can, you know, explain what I've gone through. And it kind of helps me just, you know, like, able to lessen that anxiety because I can talk about it. And this is where I was starting to incorporate more of my family into it. So I'm really starting to open more of my channel. I'm opening myself up more, you know, like, so this whole year has been kind of like a creative process where I'm able to just open myself more and more. That's what the channel has been able to do, where I'm able to, like, you know, this was, I felt like I was really trapped inside this box. Like, I'm like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do that, because that's the way my anxiety worked. But as the new year passed, I realized, you know, I had to go through this really kind of tough time in order to see myself and be able to, you know, create more videos that I wanted to do, that, you know, I could open my mind more to just doing more videos. And so that's, and the whole summer I've been able to spend more time on videos, and I find out that, like, if I do, like, really short clips, like 20 seconds, that'll give me more views, I guess, you know. But I also been continuing, I wanted to spend the summer also kind of finishing off some series that I started, like the computer history, military meals, and some stuff that I've been promoting. And so, most recent video was this, and this was also where I had gone through pretty bad anxiety, but I made it through, and, you know, it's like I was focusing on the video, and, like, I'm gonna finish this video instead of worrying about my anxiety. And so, yeah, there's more things to come for my channel, you know. And even though it's been a year, hey, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, that's where it's gonna go. Whoa, yeah.